This is Lewi Buch in the Workshop Series 5 actually now. We're actually on to the 5th episode. Today I've not got one of my old bikes unfortunately to show you. I can usually like them, they do have a lot of nice noises about them. But today... No wait, this is Lewi Buch in the Workshop Part 4 even. Sorry, can't count. But today we've got this thing, the AJS NAC 12. This bike I've had for 7 months now. It's been off the road for 2 of them though, so it's only really been on the road 5 months. This bike is 10 plate. It's a brand new bike. It is a brand new bike. I'm going to attempt. Excuse me. Oh. We're going to attempt to start it. Key in this one. It's electric start, so it's no problem with the kick starts or anything. The only difference with this bike is that it did have a kill switch on the side stand, but due to circumstances of the bike shaking itself to pieces when I was driving to work one morning, it doesn't have that kill switch anymore because it fell off. It's not drivable at the moment because the chain is completely, the best word for it is knackered, and the adjusters for the chain are knackered, which kind of suits it since it's a NAC 12, knackered parts. But oh well. Right, here's the bike, choke on, it's a bit stuck, which none of my other bikes have, but oh well. Ignition on, we've got the ignition light came on for the neutral, which is a good sign, at least it's not in gear. We'll just check the lights. Yeah, we've got full beam there, I'm sure you can see it. We've got a horn. Yeah, so there's power. Right, we're going to attempt... Ah, my throttle's frozen on it. There we go. That's the throttle unfrozen. Right, we've got something working. Right, we're going to attempt to start it. This is stone cold. I haven't started it in about 2 weeks at least. So here we go. I'm not saying how long this is going to take to start because it could take ages or it could take 5 seconds. But here we go anyway. Yeah, as fun as the old kick starts I can, but oh well. Right, I'll wind her up. Take some inches. Still make fire, you see. Yeah, tilt, yeah. Choke off, nothing. Choke on. Yeah, shake, kiss. Right, let's go. No. Oh, stop. When did you start it, right? No, right. We'll wind her again. Pressure throttles to the glass structure. Yep. Come on, what's wrong with it? You've seen my other bikes, they start with one kick. This is brand new, it should be starting with the first flick of the ignition. Right, we'll try her again. See what happens. Right, we'll put the choke off. Oh, I hear something. She likes that surely. She's starting to spire into life now. We've got a bit of life. Let's see what happens. Oh, oh, oh. No, It doesn't seem like it wants to start, but we'll keep going because we're going to make it start. Right, that's the choke, roughly half on. We'll try the ignition again. Just doesn't want to start this thing. I mean, these bikes, that one was stone, this is the CZ next to me. When I started that bike, you'll see in Lewi Buch Series 3, all it took was me to bleed the carburetor and get a small tickle, well, tickle the carburetor, which is bleeding it, and it went away one kick. This is a brand new bike and it won't even start. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, there we go, look, she's running there. We've actually got the Mark 12 to start. Now, this bike, I'm not sure how long it took to start, and I'm quite actually interested to see how long it took. I'll be watching this video later before it's put onto YouTube and onto the Lewi Buch production page on Facebook, which I will mention now that there is a Lewi Buch production page on Facebook. If you search on Facebook for Lewi Buch Productions, I will be accepting invites to the blog to join the blog. We now also making DVDs. If you wish for a DVD of Lewi Buch Productions, you must get in contact with me at Lewi under Mark I can't remember. Just email me on Facebook, Lewis Bucket on Facebook, and I can try to set you up with a DVD of the Lewi Buch Productions. Give me specific episodes if you want. You can get Lewi Bucket workshops, or you can get the Lewi Buch bike news, or you can just get a selection of every single bit of work that Lewi Buch has ever made. This bike now is wrecking quite bad. No. It's quite wrecky. It's just pure like smoke. You can see the exhaust here. There's just nothing but smoke flying out there. There is actually a video on YouTube showing them at their worst. This is actually worse than what the video shows, but it shows you quite extensive. Actually, you see the smoke coming around me now. There's smoke directly in front of me from these exhausts. It just doesn't seem to be happy this bike. I mean, a bike should just be, well, here we go, choke off. That should be a bike warmed up by now, in my opinion. This one doesn't even have a choke, and it starts quite easily. But here we go, I'll try revving it without a choke, and we'll see what happens. Oh. Kind of a poor attempt at the bike, I'd say. Right, we'll put the choke on again a bit, and start it up. It just doesn't sound good. I mean, it's a brand new bike, come on. This cost me about, I want why it would have cost me, but this cost about £2,000 to buy. And you can buy a Honda for that price. This is an AJS NAP 12. And it was bought from Breaking Point in Aberdeen in Torrey. This bike has so much faults that you could actually write a book about it. This panel's broken off. This panel, I think, no, this one's not broken, that one is. It's got excuse my French, it's got broken plug leads. It's had a new clutch cable already. Still doesn't move to rev up. The mirrors have made slack as well. Slacking himself when you're driving. Bolts have vibrated out of it. Exhausts have had to be repainted by myself due to poor quality of them. bike itself is just absolute shambles. Who would buy a new bike that works like this? And I didn't even turn it off then, it cut out itself. This is probably one of the only Lewi Buch production, or Lewi Buch in the workshops that I have went and moaned the whole time. But quite frankly, this is a bike that should be working perfectly. I mean, it's brand new. What do you expect? You buy a brand new car, you expect a car that will last. So if you're buying a brand new bike, you should really expect a bike that will last. But this thing just hasn't last. It's done, well, I'll read the mileage out to you. It's done 5,463 miles. That's all it's done. And it has had a speedo cable, it's had a gear shaft in it, it's had a clutch cable, it's had 2 new tanks, 4 or 5 sets of panels. What else have I had into it? There are a few things been done to this bike, and to be honest, you just didn't expect it for a new bike. I mean, it looks a good bike, don't get me wrong, it's got the styling there, but the build quality is absolutely appalling. You'd probably get something better if you took all the parts for a motorbike and gave them to a monkey. They could probably build something better. But this thing's just fell into part too much times. Look at these things, this is a communist motorbike, this is Russian. No, excuse me, it's not Russian, this is Czechoslovakian from 1976. It even has a hippie sticker on the side of it, and it's a better bike than this one. That's a 1948 D1 Bantam that's in the middle of my shed, and it's even better. It blooming starts with first kick. I've got a C50 that's 1976, and it starts every time. It's even on the road just now to replace this thing, because this one won't work. I've even got a D14 Bantam, 1968, that runs better than this thing. To be honest, this has just been, in my opinion, an absolute waste of a bike. And really, in this Lewi Buch in the workshop, I'm telling you, is quite frankly a very disappointed owner that you shouldn't buy this bike. It's just utterly hopeless, and you'd be much better buying something that's about 30, 40 years old, because at least you know it's going to work. This thing's lost me a couple of days of my work because of the shiteness of it. Excuse my French again. But no, I really would recommend you don't use it. The CZ, Project L for short, well, the other name for the CZ. The D1 Bantam, which I did up 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, 2 years ago now. The C50, which has been in my family since new and had been off the road 18 years. And the D14, which I have partly done up. All those bikes work perfectly, and this new one that's supposed to be working perfectly doesn't. Look, we'll try starting it once more just for a laugh. Look, here we go. Whoa, whoa, it starts. No, it's just there with the fire. It's 5,000 and it just stops. 5,000 revs and it doesn't go higher. Doesn't sound healthy this time. That's how it should idle, but it's still a bit rough. Yep, better not lock the steering. Anyway, I'm Lewi Buch, and I guess I'm signing off for another episode of Lewi Buch in the workshop, and I hope this has been enlightening, but hopefully not bored you to death from me moaning. Right, see you another time. Cheerio.